What's up everyone, I'm of course the Joker, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another updated deck profile video. Today it's got to be Toons. I mean guys, I know I've done a few deck profiles on Toons. It's because, as I've said in the past, I absolutely love Toons, and I was looking over all my videos, I was thinking, what deck profile should I do next? What should I make for you guys? I don't really get that many suggestions from you guys, but overlooking at all my videos, one of the top ones is my Toon deck, and it's got 3,500 views. I mean, oh my god, guys, that to me is just absolutely amazing. You guys have just viewed that so many times, and I actually looked it up because I was thinking, okay, what deck should I do next? And I always look up Toon decks, and my Toon deck was the top, was like, not the top, but it was like at the top 3 spots, and I'm just absolutely thrilled. You can hear it in my voice. I'm absolutely thrilled by this, and I thought, you know what, I just have to do an updated deck profile on this. I've changed it around a little bit. I've got better hand traps now. I've got, better cards, so I just had to do a deck profile on this. Now, before I get into this, there is one thing I want to say is, I don't run Infinity Dragon. I don't run that whole Cyber Engine because it's just way too much. I've seen other people do it. I feel it just clutters the deck because you have to run at least triple instant fusion, or at least 2 of them. You have to run at least 2 or 3 Cyber Dragons. Then in your extra deck, you have to run the Infinities, the Nova, and then you also have to run Panther, and that's just taking up so much spots. So I'm personally not a fan of it, but if you guys want to run it, feel free to go right ahead. Another one I don't run is that whole Chimera Fleet. I mean, you can put it in. I just haven't picked it up for myself yet, but I mean, that's another option. But that's enough of talking about Cyber Dragons. Now it's time to actually get into the deck. It is time to get into the Toon deck, and I really hope you guys do like it. So of course, with mine, I run the whole Black Stone of Legend. I run this at 3 because I run the double Red Eyes Toon Dragon. This play is just absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love this play. The whole, tribute, special summon, bring out, then you got Red Eyes' effect to special summon, and that's why I run double Toon Dark Magician. I was running this at 3 for so long, but it just got cluttered in my hand, and I feel as if, I'm just bumping this down. I'm play testing it at the moment, and so far it's working really well. Bumping this down to 2, and it's working really nicely because I've got other room for better cards. Double Toon Mars Sorcerer because, just draw power. Double Toon Gemini Elf because, gets rid of a card of your opponent's hand. Now, I've seen other decks run this at 3. I personally like this at 2. 2 is fine. Double Toon Cyber Dragon because the summon is just really nice. Now, I know I said I don't run the whole Chimera Fleet, but, just by having this, you can run Chimera Fleet if you really want to run that. I just personally don't. And then for hand traps, I just thought double Ghost Ogre and the 1 Maxi. Now, I do not have Ash Blossom because that card is just absolutely expensive, really ridiculous, and I'm not going to pay like near on $300 for a playset. I mean, I love bringing you guys deck profiles, but that's just absolutely insane. So I mean, that's why you'll never, at this point of time, I do not have it. You might see it in the future if I'm lucky to ever pick that playset up, or if anyone can help me out in getting that playset, you guys, I would absolutely love to get that. But at this point of time, I'm sadly not able to get it. That's it for the monster lineup. Now it's time to get onto the spells. And of course, what do you have to run in Toons? You have to run that triple Toon Kingdom. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pick up Toon Kingdom if you want to run Toons. I mean, I've said in the past, Toon World works really well, but, Toon Kingdom is where it's at. This card has not gone down. Surprisingly, it's still around a $30 to $40 card, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I sold a lot of my cards to get one, so technically I traded for it in the long run, in my opinion. Then I bought one, and then I traded for another. So it's been really easy for me, and I hope it's easy for you guys to pick up as well. Then I've got the triple Toon table of contents to search for any of my Toon cards. Triple Terraforming because, it searches for your Toon Kingdom. Double Comic Hand. Now, this is a card you can run at 3 if you don't have some of the other cards I have mentioned. It's really nice, but I don't use it enough to really run it at 3, so I like it at 2. Double Field Barrier. Now, I've seen so many Toon decks that don't run Field Barrier. I don't know why you guys aren't running Field Barrier. I mean, it protects your Toon Kingdom, and the only way to get rid of the Toon Kingdom then is by popping it back into your hand. And, not many cards actually do that I actually go up against. So that's why I love running Field Barrier, because it protects my Toon Kingdom. The 1/1 to go for my Black Stone of Legend. The 1 Mimic Cat because it's just a monster reborn, steal your opponent's stuff, the 1 Dark Hole, and the 1 Regeki because of that board wipe. That's it for the spells. Now moving on to the last part of the deck, of the main deck, which of course is the trap lineup. And for the trap lineup, I've got that protection of double Storming Mirror Force. Now I was running this at 3, but I've bumped it down because not many people attack enough. I mean, half the time I've always got my Toon Kingdom, so I'm always protected. Double Floodgate Trap Hole because it's just a nice trap, you know, flip that monster face down. Sometimes the effect can go off, it depends on the card itself, but it works really well. And then the Solemn Brigade because, you know, I have to double Solemn Strike and that 1 Solemn Warning to get around those annoying monsters. Same with Floodgate, it does the same thing, but, you know, the Solemns just work a lot better. And, you know, it's just to get rid of the annoying stuff I don't want to deal with. It just protects my stuff, and it can really help you guys out. Now it's time to get onto the side deck, and, you know, that's why I said at the very beginning of this video, I've got a lot better cards, and one of the better cards, you know, triple Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. It's an amazing hand trap. I'm so lucky, so blessed that my team member, Captain Edward, shout out to you, man, and Dark Magician 81, you know, they both sent me one. They're just absolutely amazing, and I want to say a big thank you to them. You know, check them out, they're absolutely amazing, and say, you know, nice stuff to them. They're really amazing. Then I've got the triple Droll and Lockbird. Now, I don't have Ash, but Droll and Lockbird, I side deck it because, you know, if I'm going up against a draw-heavy deck, it's always nice to put this in, but there aren't too many draw-heavy decks in locals at the moment that I've seen, so that's why I've decided to just side it instead. Double DD Crow, because, you know, you can banish that annoying graveyard card you don't want to deal with. The 1 Gamma and the 1 Gandara. Now, I do not have a second Gamma. If I did, I would be running a second Gamma. I'm trying to pick one up, and as soon as I do, you know, that's what I'm going to be running. Triple Cosmic Cyclone for that back removal. And here's a twist, you know, I'm bringing it back. The Anti-Spell Fragrance, down below these. Now, you know, this is an amazing card. I know that I run a lot of spells. As you can see, these are all the spells in the deck, but hear me out with this before you go in comments down below. Anti-Spell Fragrance I only use when my Toon Kingdom, and I'm well protected on that, is out on the field. Then I can just, you know, activate Anti-Spell Fragrance. It stalls them for a really long time. It's great against spirals. It's great against a lot of draw-heavy decks, and it just works really well. So, I mean, pick up Anti-Spell Fragrance. It also works against Pendulum Magicians. It's, you know, it's a really meta-defying card in my opinion, so pick it up while you still can. So that's it for the side and the main. Now it's time to go into the last bit, which is the extra deck. And because I run the triple Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, I run, you know, Decode Talker as a target, Spiral Double Helix, totally awesome, the Psy-Frame Lord Omega, the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, the ABC Buster Dragon, and the Masked Hero Dark Lord, just for those rogue players. Now, there is a lot of free space in my actual extra deck. A lot of it is just, you know, rank 4s and rank 7s, as I'll show you in a minute. But, you know, there's so much space that you can just take out the stuff you don't particularly want to use. I don't use a lot of it, but, you know, these are my main targets, and these are the ones I'm liking to keep. I mean, if there is any other things, comment down below what you don't like facing, and, you know, you can put that in and, you know, give me some advice. I'm happy to hear from you guys, or tell me what other, you know, Ghost Reaper target. That's a discussion I really want to be starting. What are some heavy Ghost Reaper targets we should be hitting? But moving on from that, you know, for my rank 7s, I've got the Big Eye and the Flare Metal Dragon. And for my rank 4s, Silent Honorarch, Diamond Direwolf, Castell, Heartland Draco, Abyss Dweller, Gaga Cowboy, and the Crazy Box, because, you know, I'm the Joker, and why not? With a free space, gotta put that Crazy Box in. But, you know, that's it for the whole Toon deck profile. I really hope you guys did like it. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more content like this. And as always, if there is any other decks, tips, or any other videos that you guys want me to make that is, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh related, feel free to comment down below or hit me up on any of the social networks that I'm a part of. And if I'm able to make those videos for you guys, I'm happy to make those videos for you guys. But of course, till then, until the next one, just have fun, everyone. Keep on smiling. And that, of course, ends it for me, the Joker, and I'll see you next time, everybody.